weapon, you shouldn't have any sort of problem with this area. 43 AC is certainly enough, I would say. But unfortunately we don't have much sword skill, so we're sort of inaccurate with it. There we go. We gained a bit of long blade skill. And fighting a Hydra with a flaming bladed weapon is probably one of the more satisfying parts of the game, I'd have to say, as you make them far, far less dangerous with every hit. But even still, they're still pretty dangerous. And it takes care of that. Okay. There's just a bunch of swamp worms sitting around. Swamp worms are pretty irritating. They duck under the water when they're damaged, and you can't really hit them when they're down there. And they're just generally a pain to deal with, like many enemies in the game. Let's see here. Alright, well, that's the first layer of the swamp done. Time to go on to the next. Scroll of magic mapping. Teleportation. Pair. Swamp worms. What's that, a jellyfish? Frogs. We could use one of our ranged, our wands to kill enemies when they try to run away from us, but that's sort of wasteful. You'll work through your wand. Uses a lot that way. I like to save it for more dangerous enemies, ones that you definitely want to kill rather than let flee. Hydras, for example. I usually like to finish them off before they can get away, but with this character they should be fine. Mostly because of our very high AC and the fact that we have a flaming weapon that we're actually not too bad with anymore. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, not a problem any longer. Frog. Scrolls remove curse. Another cowardly swamp worm. And okay, this is getting kind of irritating, so I'm just going to kill that guy. So I'm tired of these guys running away all the time. Not much loot yet. I certainly haven't found many shops in this game. Only 3 so far. Giant mosquitoes can make you sick. They're pretty annoying. Golden amulet. Let's see what that does. Yes! Amulet of resist mutation. Excellent. That's a very good item. Mutations are definitely a big problem later in the game. So having an item that can not quite make you immune, but stands a very good chance of resisting every single attack, mutation attack it's made against you. It is pretty handy to have. Alternatively, you could also worship Zin if mutations are being a problem. He gives increasing resistance to mutations, and I think he grants immunity at some point. I can't remember how much piety you need to have with him. It's probably like the maximum, but I think he does. Could be wrong. Rolling Warrix. Okay, I think I'm pretty much exhausted. No, there's more stuff down here, looks like. Well, maybe not. we've pretty much exhausted this area. So down to the next floor. Let's see here. Lemon. And more blowflies. Can't remember how many levels the swamp is. I think it's 5. Pretty sure it's 5. Roxanne. What spells does Roxanne have? Let's check. Roxanne. Oh yeah, she's the statue one. Okay, so she has a bunch of earth spells. She's a statue, or an earth mage that's been turned into a statue. She's kind of an odd enemy, and she's kind of hard to kill, I think. But I suppose we could give her a try. She does have a crystal spear, which can damage you a lot. So I think we need some might to work through her a little more quickly. Paperback book. Book of the Earth. That would make sense. Dwarves are pretty good at earth magic, so we might pick up some of those. What spells does it have? Silver, hammer, dig. Dig is a good one, so is magic mapping. The other ones aren't so handy for us, though. We don't really need those other ones. Kill the swamp worm. Still hungry. Okay. Insubstantial wisps. These guys are pretty irritating. They have a very high evasion, and they're immune to pretty much all kinds of damage except physical. So for us, not a problem. For mages and sneaky characters and pretty much anything that doesn't grab a really big weapon and try to smash the hell out of everything it sees, wisps can be a problem, because whatever method you use to deal damage probably doesn't work against them. So that can be pretty irritating. More cowardly swamp worms. Seven-headed hydra. Six-headed hydra. Five-headed hydra. Four-headed hydra. Three-headed hydra. 2, 1. Dead. Very, very satisfying. Especially given how much trouble they give you before then. Still no shops though. It's more than a little annoying. I was really hoping to have some good shops. You know, lots of gold. Nothing to spend it on. A black potion. Let's see what that potion does. Potion of strong poison. Well, we don't want to drink that. So I'll put that on down. What's this? Wand of flame. 22 stones. Swamp worm. Giant mosquito. Potion of healing. Rat. Mod. Ooh. I think Mod's pretty dangerous. Let's see. What spells does she have? Oh no, she's... I can't remember quite what she's known for. Oh, she had a Demon Trident. That's pretty cool. Demon Tridents are really cool pull iron weapons. They can be pretty interesting. 13 base damage. Pen and a half. Pretty fast. Not quite as good as the broadaxe though, I don't think. But anyway, that's enough for now. I'll see you next time.